but yeah, we'll just sit here somewhere, and then we'll go over and cut the ribbon. With here. Well, you can sit here, then you can go over there, and then sit down. So, ready to go? Okay, yeah. You want to do what? Yeah. Grab a seat wherever you want it. It does. And you? Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the opening of the Redler Institute of Culinary Arts at Butler Community College. My name is Tom Borrego, and I serve as the Vice President of Advancement and Special Assistant to the President of Butler Community College. And I want to thank you for being a part of our ribbon cutting ceremony today. I'd like to introduce our dignitaries who will be cutting the ribbon to open up this wonderful facility. First, let me introduce Dr. Kimberly Kroll, President of Butler Community College. Scott and Betsy Redler. Although they're not here with us this afternoon, Paul and Flavia Jackson. Chef Luis and Chef Alicia Pena. Evan Funk, President of the Butler Community College Foundation. And I know he's out here. Ronnie Price, Mayor of Andover. And Forrest Rhodes as Board Chair and Liaison to the Foundation Board. Rod Young, who's our past President of the Board of Directors of the Foundation. And Ben Hutton with Hutton Construction. Thank you so much for all your work. We don't don't get to bring these out very often. When we do, we like to show them off. At this time, I'd like to give the ceremonial scissors to Dr. Kroll and Scott and Betsy for the cutting of the ribbon, and ask this group to join them up front.
Do you want Ronnie too?
Yeah, Ronnie too.
Okay.
Here's yours.
And mine?
Here's yours. So I'd like to thank just a few more people that need to be recognized for being a part of this project. We'd really like to thank the Foundation Board of Directors, and there's some directors who are with us here today, who really helped support getting this thing started and having the faith in our group to do the project. I'd like to thank the Butler Community College Board of Trustees for their part in this, the donors to the Culinary Project. There are some here, and I want to thank them for their belief in our vision. The city of Andover and all the officials that are involved with that, thank you for helping us through that process. We'd like to thank the Butler Community College administration, faculty, and staff who have been a part of this from the get-go. And Hutton Construction, I can't tell you enough about how proud we are of this group. You know, I think somebody told me today they were awarded the project today, last year.
We submitted the proposal one year ago today.
So the submission of the proposal was a year ago today. And when we told them we wanted it opened in August, they didn't laugh. I think they just kind of smiled and they laughed inside. But we want to thank you for all of your work. But most importantly, we want to thank our students who are some are here today, who will be a part of this facility and be working with the faculty and inspiring new students. So we want to thank you as well. At this time, I'd like again to introduce the president of Butler Community College, Dr. Kimberly Kroll.
This time for me, didn't they? Last time I couldn't figure out how to get off the stage, so I think they created this spot for me today. So today is filled with just absolute excitement and joy, and we're so excited that you're here to celebrate with us. The past 15 months have certainly been a whirlwind of activity, and without great partnerships and tremendous, generous friends and a lot of work from a lot of people, this wouldn't be a reality today. We've had an incredibly committed team who really believed me when I told them the doors have to open August of 2022. I think, you know, like you said, I think they sort of laughed, but throughout the project, they're like, oh yeah, she said we have to be open by August of 2022, and I wasn't kidding. And so, again, it's this commitment to this project and incredible teamwork that has created this amazing facility. Scott and Betsy Redler brought an innovative vision to our college to elevate this culinary program to the next level. And Paul and Flavia Jackson gave us the gift of land to create a home for that vision. And we're tremendously grateful for the Redlers and the Jacksons for being so committed to what we want to do. You know, and to make this all happen, there were a host of exceptional people, donors and supporters of this college, and especially supporters who are committed to students and student success that came together as well to build on the vision and to create this wonderful space that we have for our students. I would especially like to thank the Butler Community College Foundation Board of Directors for managing the project and really taking hold of this as the gift from the Redlers and the gift from the Jacksons came to the foundation. They were critical and integral in helping assure that we had this beautiful building open today. Your commitment and belief this day only came to fruition because of a little bit of belief, well, maybe quite a bit of belief, that risk is okay, but faith, you know, guides you through these projects. And so there was a lot of that went into this as well. And I also want to recognize the amazing Hutton team that we worked with. There was just a synergy and energy from the very beginning with the Hutton team that helped us bring that all together. They provided tremendous leadership and quality work and really kept us on task and truly believed it has to be open by August of 2022. So let me introduce to you now Ben Hutton for just a few words at this moment. So Ben.
Thank you, Dr. Kroll. You know, it was exactly, I was looking at my calendar a year ago today that we had the opportunity to submit a proposal and say we would love to be a part of this. It was in October on the 21st when we signed up an agreement that says, okay, here's what we're going to do. And it was in December of this last year that we started construction work on this building. And so we've come a long way in the last few months. And I couldn't be more proud of what we've had the opportunity to help you create. You know, this building is a picture of what can be possible when you get to work with a great team, and we're grateful that we got to be included on your team. On our side, I wanted to take just a minute to recognize some of our team members that are in the room. And so I went through all of our records, and more than 40 of my team members had the opportunity to work on this project. And that doesn't even begin to count the countless suppliers and trade partners we had, many of which are in the room today. Building something like this during the supply chain challenges we've had over the last year took lots of effort. And so I would love it if anybody that was involved in the project would just raise your hand, and I'd love to thank you and recognize you. So, yeah, so there's our... Yep, so that's everybody from designers to carpenters to supervisors and even accountants and overhead like me. And so, but thank you to the college, thank you to the foundation for trusting us, thank you to the Redlers for your vision and trust. We're incredibly grateful to get to be a part of this project. Thank you.
I would also thank you, Ben, and thank you to your team. I mean, again, amazing opportunity for us to all work together, and it was a lot of fun. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Butler Foundation staff, Avery Nelson, Haley, Gina Jacoby, Angie Friesen. You've met Vice President Borrego. They were integral in helping manage this project as well, helped with fundraising, helped with so many of the details, and so a lot goes to their credit as well. So you guys are kind of tucked back in the kitchen there, some of you. And Jennifer Green Miracle, sorry Jennifer, I missed you. Raise your hands if you're part of the foundation's staff. So thank you to all of you. I also want to take a moment to thank Superintendent Brett White. Where are you, Brett? There you are, right there. I knew you were here somewhere. I saw you a minute ago. Brett White and his team, at all of them as part of the Andover School District, when we found out from the city of Wichita that our lease at Boston Rec was not going to be renewed, we went to the Andover School District and said, you know, because they just had finished Andover High School and had culinary kitchen space, and they had a culinary kitchen that wasn't going to be in use this last year. They didn't have classes scheduled into it. And so they graciously said, you know what, yeah, come on. And so they've been great partners with us this past year. And even as we, you know, thought we would be finished in August and have our doors open, they were kind enough to say, just let us know. We can go month to month if we need to. So, oh. Why would I tell you that? I mean, come on. That was one of those secret conversations that Brett and I had. We had to have a backup plan. Sorry, Ben. Sorry. But Brett and your team, thank you so much from the Andover School District. We appreciate that partnership and friendship. And I want to thank Andover's City Administrator, Jenny McCausland. I don't think Jenny's here, but I know Ronnie's here. Right there, Ronnie. And the city team for Andover and the City Commission, they've been great friends and great partners in this entire project. Tight timeline, lots of things and approvals that had to happen, but we really appreciated all of your help in getting this facility built and open. So thank you, Ronnie, and thanks to Jenny for all of your support as well. We are really excited to be back in Butler County and back in Andover, and so we can't thank all of our partners enough. Great projects always have great leaders. Our project is no exception. Scott and Betsy have been in the hospitality and culinary industry for more than 40 years, and their expertise and connections within the industry and their especially amazing passion to create opportunities for students to learn and grow, and especially for students who have a desire to change their lives, was just evident in this entire project. I told, as we spoke a little bit earlier, I stated that, you know, in my 35 years in higher education career, every day it's been about serving students and changing students' lives, but it's just been one of the most absolute privileges of my entire career to work on this project and to work with a team that's so passionate about creating opportunities for students and helping change their lives and giving them an opportunity to have an impact that they will carry with them far beyond their time at Butler. And so we are very proud that the Redlers chose Butler to continue their legacy, and especially proud for our students to be part of the Redler Institute of Culinary Arts. Our students are going to be proud every single day to wear their chef's jackets with that name on their jacket and to be known as Redler chefs. And so to Scott and Betsy, thank you for your vision. Thank you for all that you've done, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to our friends now, Scott and Betsy. So thank you.
Hey, you're not supposed to say the 40-year thing. I mean, that wasn't nice. Yeah, Betsy was 11 back then. It's okay. Well, first of all, thank everyone for attending, and it is, and Paul and Flavia were here earlier, and this started so far beyond when we started on the land here. We had this vision a long time ago, and it takes a village. It's amazing to look around, and every relationship I see, a lot of people I know here, whether it's back to when you were a student, right? Yeah, great. And, yeah. And, you know, the number of people that have come through Butler, our involvement in Butler started 20-something years ago. No one knows the exact date when we ended up having a board for hospitality. And I was on that first year of board, and then Culinary came to be about 13 years ago. And, you know, in real estate, it's location, location, location. For us at the Culinary Institute, it's students, students, students. Kind of unique that we have 3 here and who I've gotten to know very well, and very proud of all what you've all accomplished. And if any of you get a chance later to chat, if you want to understand what passion is for our industry, 1, 2, 3. They're right here. So thank you guys, and I know you work hard. It seems like you're at every event. You know, this is something that Betsy and I believe in. Number one, it's our industry. Number two, we are going to change lives. I want to see one of the three you open a restaurant. I don't care which it is. I'll invest. Go write a check. But that's what it's all about, and that's the reward that we're all going to see with people coming through this program, having the passion, learning skills that never were available, especially at this cost point. You know, there's culinary schools you can go to around the country that are $60,000 to $70,000 a year. We offer a tremendous value for incredible education, and that's a really important thing to have. So thank you all for that. Also through this time, I've gotten to meet Chef A and B. Alicia, I'm calling you Chef A because I'm not stupid. And Chef Luis and Alicia, and the passion and the knowledge they bring to us. You know, when you walk around and you walk in the Pastry Arts Kitchen and you see that dough sheeter and know that we're going to be baking fresh croissants, and if you ever peek in the window and see that, you should come in and have one. Or, you know, we've got things for chocolate, so we can do things the right way. We can make ice cream. We can make gelato. It is amazing to see what we're going to do there. Then you go back here, we've got a pizza oven that isn't even on the market yet, that a supplier donated to us. So our students get to use this stuff and learn the skills needed to be successful in this incredible industry that we call the hospitality industry. And we're very excited. When we open a restaurant, we think of all the things that we do prior to a restaurant opening. And they're all important. Here we had trouble getting electric switch gears and things like that to get this building going. But now we're at a point, we cut the ribbon, nothing that happened prior to today matters, because now that's in the rearview mirror. What matters today is what we do from this day forward to move this program forward, to move the education of students forward, and to really make an impact on South Central Kansas. And I believe we have the team, the skills, and the students to do such that. So Betsy and I are very excited to be part of this, and we'll continue to support and look forward to many wonderful occasions here celebrating successes of our students. Thank you very much. All right, so, you know, normally when somebody comes in, you know, the key to a city is a great thing, but this isn't a city, it's a restaurant, and we know that. So I am proud to turn over the ceremonial fork and spoon to Chef. Come on up, Chef. Now turn it over to people that really know what they're doing.
I didn't write anything down. I usually get emotional. Not there. They know me. I'm not emotional. But thank you, Ben, Ronnie, everyone, Rod, everyone that's been involved. Thank you before I move forward, I just want to say thank you for my Lord Jesus Christ, that I wouldn't be here without him, right? Scott, Betsy, Dr. Crow, Mel Whiteside, my wife, that since the Boston Rec Center, we were there, right? I know we didn't know that the building was happening. We didn't know anything, right? So what we have to do is what we had. We have a student right there in the middle, Leah. Raise your hand, Leah. So she was there. She knows about the passion, what we had back then. We're still bringing that here. Now this is just a mansion, right? to bring all that in, right? Now these guys' work is done. We appreciate the responsibility that now our job actually starts. We welcome everyone here to come in. You can come in, stop by. I yelled a lot in class, and they know it. They're used to it, but it gets pretty intense. I appreciate everyone that was supporting, every single person here, every single person. We're outcasts, we're outsiders. We just moved here from the East Coast. I'm an immigrant, came in here when I was 11, didn't know the language until like 15. And actually, I'll pass it on to her because I'm getting pretty emotional.
So thank you again to everybody. We didn't come to Kansas to open a school, that it just happened that way. And we met the people and they saw the passion that we have for this industry. Also, the passion that we have for students. Now I'm trying not to get emotional. It's not, for us, it's not just teaching how to cook. It's a lifestyle that we're teaching, a passion. Learning to love what you do every day in and out. And that's what we're teaching. We're teaching foundational skills and techniques that they can take anywhere and that they can use in any parts of the world and still measure up right next to somebody from France or whatever, because they have the skills and the knowledge as well. And just to instill that passion again of learning and loving what you do. And that's what we do here, is not just teaching, but mentoring and helping them with their goals that they have and pushing them when they don't feel like doing it anymore, and just continue. So that's what we bring to here.
And just to finish out, just one last thing. It doesn't matter what we have here. Well, I promise you this, myself and my wife, Chef Alicia as well, that we don't cut corners the way we teach, and they can tell you. We teach things the right way here. So if you have kids, everyone that is involved that wants to do the cooking, please bring them here. We'll push them. When they're ready to give up, we'll push them even then. We'll push them. Make sure we are respectful. We respect every single one of them. We don't disrespect them, but we will push them. We'll make sure what is their goal when they come in day one. And we'll make sure that they get there, even if we have to push them past the pretty much the finish line. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
So that about wraps up our ceremony. We want to thank everyone for being here. If you haven't had a chance, please feel free to walk around the building. We're standing in a classroom right now. These walls close off and make a classroom. There's a classroom over here and a patio that goes out. That wall opens up too. As you can tell, this is a big meeting space for events, and that's what we want when we're not teaching culinary. Go to the back of the house, take a peek back there as well. But feel free to snoop around and kick the tires. We appreciate it. Thank you. Great job, guys.